haven't exactly decided what story I'm going to tell you guys yet. I might have you guys like help me out on that one. See, I could tell you guys a story about balloons, or getting chased by police, or
or blowjobs. Or ass sex.
Blumpy!
Tequila cherry.
Surely you could integrate the police and the balloons and the blowjobs.
Police blowjobs.
Okay, I'll tell you guys the cop story. The getting chased by the cops. So, you guys go ahead and let's see. Do we have anybody who drums? Alright, I'll drum for now. I'll start rocking a little bit. You guys like jam out on top of it, and then I'll put the drum down and tell the story, and don't stop.
And you're up, you press the big button.
Drown me out. I'll yell it. So you know it can't be contrived because we couldn't practice something like this.
Say that again.
Press the big button.
I'm glad I got that on video. Okay, no more YouTube for this one. So, I was 17 and in love with a bad girl. She didn't even know I existed. I'd try and talk to her all the time, but she was having nothing to do with it. Finally, one day, I'm hanging out with my new roommate at my new place. I get a knock at my door. I didn't know who it could be. I opened it up, and there she was, Hannah and her buddy, and she's all, we were in the neighborhood, and we were seeing if you had anything to drink. And we're like, oh my god, yeah, totally, we got something to drink, come on in. So we bring them in, and we're having drinks, and they're chain smoking, and they run out of smokes. And they're like, we need more cigarettes. So me and my buddy, my roommate Terry, were like, we'll go get you smokes, no problem. So we jump in his car, it's a Fiero GT. I don't know why we didn't like divide and conquer, but Terry and I both left to go to the gas station, left them both at the house. So we go get cigarettes, and we're coming back, and Terry's all, yeah, I got this car all souped up, I just put in a supercharger, got in like these like racing tires, and I have like a bunch of statistics about stuff I got no clue. He was talking about 440s and Whizzbangers, and I'm like, sounds fast, I guess. And so we go into a parking lot, and he starts doing all these like crazy turns around poles and stuff like that. And I'm like, wow, this thing handles pretty good. And he's all, I can pretty much outmaneuver anybody. I'm like, well, that's good, I guess. And then he just punches it and starts flying down the street. We're going about 100 in like a residential area, and I look clear far ahead, and I see like lights coming towards us. And I'm like, you might want to slow down. I think that could be the cops. And I didn't know. I just kind of was hoping he would just slow down. And we get up to him, and he kind of slows down a little bit. And we pass the cop, and we're going about 60 at this point. And he turns on the lights and like does a U-turn. And Terry kind of pulls over, but he doesn't slow down. If anything, it seems like he's like speeding up. And I'm like, what's going on, man? And he's all, I had a dream about this the other night. And he punches it and gets back on the road. And I'm like, oh my god, dude. So like I'm like going through like verifying if I have anything I can get like arrested for on me. And I'm like, alright, okay, I'm cool. And then I'm just like hoping we don't like wreck and die. We're like flying out of town. And this is like this little stick town in Utah, St. George. And there's like cops like coming out like every direction they can because this is the most excitement they've had for probably their whole careers. So they're like chasing, and we're heading out. And I look back and I can see like multiple blue lights like getting farther behind us. And I'm like, geez. And I look, and one of them starts to pass the other blue lights. And I'm like, there's one that's like coming up on us a lot quicker than the others. And he's like, oh crap, they already got a 5.0 from the Mustang from the highway patrol on us. And he's like, that's actually faster than me. And I'm like, oh great, like, if you knew this kind of stuff, why are we even running in the first place? But So he's like going through like construction zones and like through like suburbs that haven't even been built yet. There's like mud and dirt flying everywhere. We head up on this one hill and he's all, if I can get around this bend, we're totally in the clear. So we come around and we're heading towards that bend. And we come around the corner and right in the middle of the road is a Chevy Caprice, like police car, just like sitting there waiting for us. So he just like sort of swerves like he'd like avoid somebody in the hall. And it turns on its lights and it like starts to do a U-turn as that 5.0 like comes around the corner like barreling towards me. It slams on its brakes and I look back and I just see like gravel flying up. It's the blue lights of the police car like filling up the air. The white lights of the headlights like skidding out of control. And the red lights from the brake lights filling it up. It was like a patriotic explosion. Like, I don't know if they wrecked or not, but we just like took off. We had to hide the car behind this guy's house. And then we like got out and we like creeped through like while the cops were looking for us. And we came up to a river and he's like we see the bridge and there's a cop on either side. He's like, oh well, looks like we're getting wet. Like, looks like. So we like head into the water. And we like come up and it's this like super muddy bank on the other side. And I'm like scrambling up. And I finally get up to the top. It's a freaking barbed wire fence. So I'm like trying and trying. And Terry just reaches over and grabs me by the back of the pants and pulls me up over the fence and drops me down. He's all like, here you go, little buddy. And I'm like, thanks, man. So we like go up and like we get to the spot where there's like the actual highway. And we have to cross this, and I'm seeing blue lights like coming like in every direction, like this town can muster. So we just like real sneaky like waited for our chance, and then ran to the median, and then like got up to this median, and then ran across while like cars are like. We jump off and like head down. We're like coming up towards our house, and I'm like, hey, we left our lights on. And he's like, yeah, that's kind of odd. We normally turn those things off. We open up the door, and there's the two girls sitting there waiting for us. And we're just like, oh, fuck, the girls. I'm covered head to toe in mud, and like, looking like I was just like chased apart through a bucket of nails. And like, turns off. Not a word, dude, not a word. Because this is a small town. People will find out anything quick. And she's like, what the hell have you guys been doing? And I'm like, getting the smokes. She's all, did you even get the smokes? And I check my pocket, lo and behold, there they are. So I give her the smokes, and she takes off, never talked to me again. I should have bad girl though, I should have told her this story. Yeah! Well, I don't know. Wyoming.
You got the accordion out now. You ready to keep going?
I was thinking of handing it over to DJ Leibowitz.
Oh, that's me.
Cool, thank you.
So I'm very happy to have DJ Leibowitz, the punk rock pianist, as he's occasionally called, at the Cabaret night tonight.
Hi, everybody.